Hello, it's me, Poison. Oop. Um, where's the face? Oh no, this model. We're gonna have to re-export it. The reason why I say that the mouth's not moving, which means I forgot to add blend shapes to the face. Let me switch my model real fast. This works. It's the model that's like basically the iteration before the last one that we just had out. Let me also, I have reverb on right now, and I don't need that on. Um, there we go. Okay, so today we're gonna first, let me pull it up. You know, it'll be a good example too, to show you like just how the mod file gets made. Even though I think I've showed that a few times. I just need to add the blend shapes to it. But let's go ahead and go to the live scene. We can go ahead and start talking about Warudo. Let me turn off this fire effect that I have too. It was just for dramatic effect. And hello. We're about to go over the Warudo setup that I have. And like the basics of Warudo. Let me see. But first I need to disable the fire that's behind me. I think it's this one. Yeah, there we go. No problem. Let's see. I think we're all good. I have the gun right now because we got added to another closed beta. And it's a FPS. And I like to have the gun. So that way I can participate. Very thematic. Okay. So for Wardo, first off, I would like to start off with saying that like I need my audio playback off because I'm going to be talking advanced properties. I think my audio is fine. There we go. Check. Okay. So first off, I would like to start off with saying that when you first open Wardo, one of the things I suggest most of all is to use the onboarding assistant, which will set you up with the camera, directional light, and your character. And I believe if you set it up motion capture, and it will give you like a list of options, and you just pick the motion capture you want to use. I use iFacial Mocap, which is a app on iPhone. It's able to handle ArcKit. Before iFacial Mocap, I used RyLive. And I still sometimes use RyLive if I want to like do some like light hand stuff. But so my camera, the camera is the first thing that's like, it kind of is one of the most important features here. I always set my background to transparent. You need it to have rendered characters, props, environment. Now, you may or may not have environment already set up whenever you use. If you don't have a phone, you have two options. I think they actually have a VC face interface in Warudo. You can use webcam face tracking, which is also good. Um, which sometimes is really good for hands, whereas like, hey, novella. But yeah, if you don't have an iPhone, or if you don't have a phone in general, uh, if you have a webcam, that suffices. The only thing is if you use a webcam, you want to make sure that your face is lit up with light because one of the reasons that iPhone is so suggested is the fact that it can track your face even in very, very low lighting, which means that it has like more fidelity there. It also is able to handle ArcKit, which is basically when you have a bunch of blend shapes on your face. But if you're just starting out, a webcam's fine. I mean, honestly, I'm a bit extra when it comes to my setup, but that's because I also work IT, so setting more and more stuff up isn't that big of an issue for me. I also program, so we're very tech savvy here. Um, but yeah, I also, if you're doing like movement or anything, sometimes free look is good. Personally, if you are going to be filming from like this position, I would just set it to orbit character. That way, your character never leaves frame. Because if I do free look, then the character can like move off the side of the screen. And some poses actually slowly move your character over time. It's Wardo drift. Some emotes just for some reason will keep your character moving forward without like resetting its position. To fix that, you just click orbit character. But yeah, VC face works perfectly fine for Warudo. Um, I like VC face because it was like one of the better facial tracking programs that used like the webcam. But Warudo had an update since then, and now they're just as good as VC face when it comes to tracking your face. Uh, this stuff is kind of all things you'll need to like mess around with to kind of just see exactly what you want and how your OBS is set up. If you're just chatting, I like to have my model in the very center and like as big as possible. But for gaming, I will keep that same ratio and I'll just make the window smaller on OBS because the larger you have, the more space on here that your model takes up, the more likely it's going to have higher resolution because even when you set something to transparent, the stuff information is still getting sent over. It's just telling the program it's invisible, but it still technically takes up pixels in resolution. So I suggest trying to have your character as much of the screen as possible without like having anything where like something goes off screen, like when you flick your hair or something. Uh, so there are multiple ways to handle taking Warudo to either Stream Elements or Warudo to OBS. The main way is to set it up as a camera. You can also use program capture. I suggest setting it up as a camera instead. The reason why you want to use a camera is transparency reads a lot better when you set it up as a camera. Whereas when you set it up as program capture, you have to use color coding sometimes or like the color selector, which if you're someone like me who has a bunch of different like colors just throughout the model, like my eyes, this prismatic situation, using a color selector is not a good option because at some points my eyes will basically end up being transparent and you'll be able to see just like a black hole through my head, which is not which is not a look I really want to have. I don't use handheld, so like But if you wanted to have something that's like a little bit more like, I would use this maybe if I was pre-recording a video and doing like an animation, because it could be a cool effect for that. But for streaming, I get motion sickness, so like, I don't think I want to like have my character just wiggling around there. Tone mapping, I keep tone mapping on because I like to be able to make small edits to my character while I stream. So that way I can make the model that I'm using match the lighting and coloring of the game I'm playing, because I like my model to kind of look like they're either in the game or could be in the game. That's one of the reasons why we have so many cosplay models. To reset, just highlight the word and there should be like a little reverse arrow. Bloom, one of my favorite features. Uh, Bloom is also what I call the hack to really good graphics. I'm gonna move this a little bit more over, and we're gonna go up. The reason why I say Bloom is a hack to get really good graphics is because it makes things a little bit fuzzy, but not in a ugly or pixelated way. So let's say I want to really make this glow. I reduce the threshold and I turn up the intensity. You'll notice that a lot of games that like are a little bit either on the lower budget or maybe have a smaller art team or something will use Bloom to compensate because it's harder to make out details, but it also causes everything to have like this dewy look. So like you're not really sacrificing too much of appearance. However, for some people, it does give a migraine because it is very bright. And using this, you can kind of just set how much of the like bloom goes from the distance of the like thing that's shining. So like if you have a lot of shine, you can turn it to 1 so that way only the area that has the shine shines. But if you have a little bit, like you can have it go further out. I don't want to ever hide my full detail, so I try to go more on the far end of this setting, like the bar fuller than like more right than left. Ambient occlusion. So ambient occlusion sometimes works for my models, oftentimes doesn't. This is because, for one, Poyomi paid version is the thing that actually handles that. But also, if you're the free to play, the F2P Warudo user, some features do not work as well as others. Ambient occlusion is one of them. Just this is my experience. Other people may have a different experience. It's working fine for this model right now. Uh, so I tend to keep it off. This one is a setting I will turn on some. I'm gonna turn this bloom off because it's distracting. Uh, this one I do also like. It's anamorphic flare, which does, as you can see, the little like light line thing. I also highly suggest if you're going to use Wordo, play around with it because uh, some of these words you may not understand. I don't understand all the words used on Wordo, but I know the settings that I like to use because just play around with it. So that way you know, like maybe you want this to be vertical, maybe horizontal. Some models will read with better with different settings. There's oftentimes where I use specific settings for each model because they look better under certain light conditions, etc. Let's see. Like this is one of those settings where like I don't know exactly what it does for my models, but I know it does something. Lens dirt is not necessarily has to be dirt, as I'm showing right here. You can also use it to have like other images. It's basically just going to put a thing right over you. If you have transparent background on, it will only have the image where you are, which is a cool effect that you can use for different things. We're going to set that back to none. We're starting to get to like some of my favorite ones, which are the filters. Okay, when you set up Warudo and select VC face as the webcam option, uh, webcam was not on it, could not see the terminal, kept popping up, and it also affected my Snapchat camera. It was just not working. Green glitch and could not snap. Okay, so the green glitch, that one is more than likely. So your Warudo camera will put out several signals typically. I would just go make sure that you only have one selected, and you will have probably multiple Warudo cameras to choose from. Scroll through them until you find the one with the image, because I can show you what might be the same issue right now. Let me go to my this. Oh wait, I'll use easy capture for it. Scroll down to easy capture. So right now we see I'm capturing my screen. I'm going to switch it to Warudo camera. Is this the green glitch you're seeing? Because what that means is that's a Warudo camera that is not sending out its signal. Uh, so you should have one of these Warudo cameras should show your model. Let's see. My Warudo is using, oh wait, this one's not set up the same way. Camera. Virtual camera output. Should have. I use a plugin called Sprout. There we go. So I turned on virtual camera, which is this setting. So typically for streaming, I use Sprout. It has higher resolution, but it's a little bit more of a pain to set up and doesn't work with all versions of Warudo. So when you turn on virtual camera, for me, I will get 4 camera options. And I have to figure out which one, as you just saw, scroll through my camera options to see which one is the one actually sending a good signal. Um, this is partially because either OBS has learned a bunch of things or like something of that nature. So whenever you go to select the Warudo camera, I would select like just scroll through the selection list that you have and see if any of them don't have that green glitch. If they all have that green glitch, go to output, virtual camera, make sure this is turned on so that way Warudo is actually sending a signal. Because you'll have the Warudo cam option whether you have this virtual camera selected on or off. Because technically the virtual camera is there, it's just not receiving a signal. So you have to turn it on to get the signal. I just remembered I'm using easy capture here. So output, virtual camera, make sure this is turned on. You'll have several options here. I am too big. Output, virtual camera. Make sure this is turned on if you want to use this to, if you're wanting to like send a signal directly from Warudo to another thing. I need to turn the virtual camera off on my computer because if I leave it on, it's not a good idea. At one point, I was just like turning all of these on. Do not do that. Especially if you don't have a really nice computer. You'll make Warudo typically lag a bit. Uh, Make sure you only have the one camera that you're using, so that way you're not sending out multiple signals that aren't needed. And then, okay. It should not affect your snap. I've never set up uh, a stream on Snapchat, but if Stream is able to accept a camera from another device, uh, the virtual camera should be able to act as a camera for all intensive purposes. But you just want to make sure that one of these is turned on, not all of them. If you don't have if that's still not working for you, one workaround that is fine at the beginning, but I wouldn't suggest long term, would be to use your program that you're using and just screen capture or program capture a Warudo as a game. Uh, that's what I used to do. It sends the signal, but not as high quality as you could have it. And sometimes it's a little bit laggy. And let's go to setting up a motion capture thing. Oh, okay, yeah. Um, I use uh I use my VTuber model on Discord uh for sometimes like collabs that I've done with like Razzmatazz. And you can select the drop down list whenever you have the option to pick what camera you want to use on your program and just select Warudo as the virtual camera or as the camera option because Warudo should be on the list and likely on the list 4 times. And just scroll through your camera options until you see your VTuber model pop up. But I also use my thing for other purposes. I've used it on like I believe AppRoll20, which is a D&D website. Uh, Anything that can take a camera signal can take a signal from Warudo. Let's go to character 4. Actually, I'm going to do this on this one. Camera. I'm going to switch this from orbiting character 3 to orbit character 6. Also, for quick switching out models, setting up multiple characters so you can do what I just did there is faster than loading a new model into the scene. So if you're just doing face tracking, you really only need to be concerned with this part. VMC, external applications, VC face. I think I might be blocking this. I'm gonna come onto this side. Uh, because you mentioned that you want to use VC face, this is you would go through the setup face tracking. Let's hit cancel. Uh, on your model, so this is on character 6. Yours will probably be on character 1. Scroll down until you see this option, set up motion capture, face tracking template, open webcam, media pipe webcam. These two both use your webcam. Media pipeline is for hand tracking. I'll add it on top of everything. Uh, open CFace is just for face tracking. iFacial mocap, which is what I use. RyLive, which is another program I use. VMC is for receiving external signals from other programs. I don't use Rococo, and I don't use Viridian Studio, so I can't answer for these. But let's say I wanted to do VMC external application. You then can enable it to get hands, but I know VC Face doesn't do hands unless you do like added on tracking stuff. You have all of these options that you have like with all of them. I suggest if you are in a quiet environment, you can enable lip sync. However, if you have any room noise whatsoever, I suggest disabling lip sync. The sound gate is okay, but not great, especially if you're going to use it on another application, because sometimes Warudo doesn't love sharing mics with another application. So I would probably have lip sync disabled. This is just the previous option was face. When it says set up pose tracking, that's referring to everything that is not your face. Well, face and head, but sometimes head also. It's the same options here. If you're using an external application, you would choose the VMC option and just find the option that is closest to the thing that you're using. If you're not using any of these things, so like if you're not using a webcam, iPhone, Steam VR, Sony Mocopi, Roku, Xzen, MVN, Notion, or Leap Motion Capture, choose VMC. Now note, when you hit setup motion capture, one of the reasons why I hit cancel instead of OK is it will wipe what you have currently existing oftentimes. The option to not do that is to, let's see, I'm going to do iFacial mocap. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to hit cancel on this. Set up motion capture. I want to use, you know what? We'll use media pipeline web camera. Hit OK. Post tracking. This model actually doesn't have any motion capture on it, so it's going to set it up as a new motion capture down here. Okay, and then I'm going to hit set up motion capture, hit OK, and it removes the previous motion capture. You can keep the previous motion capture, but sometimes that does cause bugs, just as a fair warning. So, for media pipeline, you don't have to install anything. Media pipeline and OpenCFace are both in-house programs. I would say OpenCFace. So it used to be that VCFace was the best webcam face tracker. OpenCFace at this point is very comparable. I would use OpenCFace if you're wanting to keep it simple and your computer may not be the best, or the device you're running Warudo on may not be the best. I would use OpenCFace. If you have a, if you feel like your computer can run it, Media Pipeline, also great. Um, and if you have to download anything, I don't remember having to download anything for Media Pipeline. You should get a prompt for it. Otherwise, it should just go directly to accessing your webcam to get the data, similar to VC Face. But I would definitely suggest instead of using VC Face and Warudo, to just use Warudo. The reason why I say that, the more applications you have your computer running, the more likely you are to have either lag with your face capture or issues with running and signals. Uh, I like to reduce the amount of things I'm using as best as possible. So phone to Warudo or Sony Mocopi to phone to Warudo. I try to make the path as short as possible. Let's see. Camera. Let's see. We want to hit. We're going to go back to character 3. And I'm going to disable character 6. Yes, it should access your laptop webcam. Hand tracking, again, takes way more RAM than just face tracking. So if you have an issue, just hit the setup button, clear the previous setup, and just use face tracking with no pose capturing. And to have no pose capturing, all you gotta do is just not select an option and leave it blank. Now, speaking of bugs, I forgot to add blend shapes to this model. So we're going to add some blend shapes to it real fast. Use reference. And I'm going to click open on this, copy blend shapes. And then go back. We're going to hit reforge. I'm going to do it twice just in case. Copy blend shapes. Warudo, switch to active mode. Build, save. Also, one thing, if you're gonna have multiple models, I would suggest clicking open character folder and like putting it on somewhere in your search area because it makes it so much easier to drag files to it. And same thing for props. So see how this was put there? Instead of having to have two windows open, I can just drag this over, replace destination. Let's see if the blend shapes took. Let's go to character 3, and I'm going to switch it to mint, switch it back to poison green. Yeah, it didn't take to the model. Let me make sure. I'm gonna hit set up motion capture, hit OK. Oh wait, yeah, that might have been the issue. ArtKit, hit OK, hit OK. I gotta drag this over real fast so I can type in my computer information or make sure that lines up. Ah, okay. I mean, I guess technically it doesn't really fully matter because, like, yeah, but okay. That still didn't take to the blend shapes. Use mesh field renderer. I would like to use mesh field. Grab face. Use reference. Copy. Save. There we go. Build. All of the special effects you see on my models, by the way, are all um, props. They're just props I made in Unity. Drag this over, replace. There we go. Blend shapes added. We're going up, 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 da, 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 and I'm golden. We did it. So if you want to know what happened there, why it didn't add the blend shapes the first time, let's take this, take it over to the side, take this, exit, take this over to this side. So sometimes after you've exported a model, it's not enough to just uh, edit it from this screen. You need to open the parent and edit it while here, and then hit back. And if you get the changes have been made, please save like notification. That means the changes went through and you're good to go. If you don't get it, like I didn't the first time, that probably means that the changes did not go through. If you're using NEB plugin, uh, and you can't just drag the character over, like that first time where I dragged the character over and nothing happened, what I suggest is using the face by itself. So like pulling it up, using this option right here, mesh renderer, and dragging your face there, and then use the reference face that you have set up. And that way it has an easier time transferring. Ooh, okay. Now that that issue is solved, let me just character 3. Okay, so there are multiple types of face tracking. ArcKit for layman's terms is, or like the most simple way I can put it is the type of tracking you're using is based off the number of blend shapes you have. When someone has ArcKit, it means that they have a bunch of blend shapes. Most models, like unless they set it up, do not have ArcKit. I believe that by default, Vroid models do not have ArcKit, so you just use the regular. But if I use the regular, what ends up happening, because I have so many blend shapes, is it doesn't know how to identify them. One of the nice things about Warudo is if you have your model already loaded in the source right here, it will automatically pick the option that you need to use. So if you noticed when I was setting up face capture, I had to go and manually select ArcKit. That's because this face's stuff was not set up correctly. So it's like this word was like, are you sure you want to use ArcKit? Because if you use ArcKit, you're not going to track your face. And I was like, yeah, I'm sure, because that's a bug. I'll fix it. Just trust me, Wardo. I got this. I added like a lot of cool prismatic effects on this model. This is the new model that is basically a play on my base design. I think for summer times, I'm going to take my sweater, crop it more as a jacket, and then for the winter time, we go back to the crop top sweater. Oh yeah, also the DNA strands made a return. Those are really cool. This model has some clipping right here issues, but they're typically not visible. Um, I can fix that by going through the textures and everything, but this model will likely not ever need that to be fixed because it's only with very specific poses that there is any clipping issue, and I don't foresee me using this model in those like capacities. Okay, now I need to transfer that file over. So I'm going to use my Google Drive and open character folder. Stream might have just a little bit of lag right now because I am going to be uploading a file to my drive, which does eat up a portion of my stream data. Ooh, oh yeah, you have a cat? One thing I would note is that sometimes tails don't work properly in Warudo. So if you have a cat model, which I'll switch this model to a cat, uh, go to tail and you want to select the first bone option, or in this case, the second bone option from the top. And then that way it actually rigs the tail. And then you can also do cool things with it at that point, such as set wiggle. Wait, is this? I think I just discovered something a little funny. Does my cat model not have fangs? Is it one of the few models I have that doesn't have fangs? How'd that happen? Normally I forget to turn the fangs off. Oh, nice. Let's see. I have a really cool fox model. Oh, by the way, the reason why this model's eyes are yellow, I make my models to look really good in the dark, but they oftentimes have alternate forms. So if I do this and I turn up the light, the eyes are light reactive and they turn on that yellow whenever lights are off. When lights are on, they go back to like colorful. Let's see, I want to go character 3. Let's see. I want to find. It's not these. Oh, I might have removed it. I removed a lot of models that were broken because like there's no point in keeping them in. Yeah, I think I removed it. Yeah, I did make that. I made that in Unity. A lot of my models have special lighting effects. Double tail. Because I just like having models look different. This model's lighting effect is the fact that like the iridescence is slightly glowing. So if I go here and I go to bloom, oh wait, this is ocular. So this is what ambient occlusion does, is the shadows are a lot more detailed. It just doesn't work with all my models. But when it does work, it's really cool. But it doesn't always work. I meant to turn on bloom. Oh, yeah, this one's not fully working. I can see my little tail there. Let's reduce the radius. I've been trying to get this to work properly for me for a while. It works fine with my models that like don't have things behind them, but not so great for the other ones. Yeah, I don't think the fox is in currently. I could. I do think I have a fox. Let's see. It's gonna be one of the older ones. It's not these. It could be natural poison. No, it's not this one. It's not Naiad, Naga. It's not these. It's not Luna Frost, obviously. Idol, Hero Poison, Hidden Cat Ears. Oh, let me turn ambient occlusion off real fast. Looks like for some reason it's not. fixing itself. I might have to reload Warudo. Sometimes a setting will get stuck on. Fuka Una, one of the reasons why I switched to Fuka Una's special feature is that the entire model is very emissive. So when it comes to shadows, this model is kind of their worst nightmare. I have this one, but it's not the fox model. It's just the one that has a DNA foxtails. We had, I was pretty sure we did still have one here. It looks like it's no longer here. Oh, but you know where it would be? I don't delete any models from this Wardo, so let me see. I really should, because it's starting to cause it to lag, but like... Oh wait, not this one. I think this was a silly model that I never actually showed on stream. Yeah, this one was one of the silly ones. Oh, my bloom is turned way too high for this model to be visible. Let me... This is the... This one is actually the least good out of them, but I... Oh wait, I remember what its name is. This one. If you notice face is not tracking, that is because it is not using ArcKit. I don't have tail prop set up on here, so the tails are very rigid right now. One of the ideas I had was to kind of have these be the antithesis of like my poison models. So instead of being very like sciency or like uh something of the nature of like techie, I wanted these to kind of be like more nature based. I have a really good one too that I thought was called Snow, but I don't see Snow. Do, 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 do. Crop Summer, Diamond, Dina Kitsune, Do at Night, Emerald, Enchanted, Evil Aerial Green, Final Karn, Fixed Ivy, Flower Poison, Ice Spirit. There we go. I am mad that these models don't have my face tracking on them because they're my more like anime-esque models, so I think they're a cool thing because they use a more cartoony style. We'll switch to Lupa for a moment, and I'm gonna grab my model from the other thing. Lupa is one of my best done transformation models. I the transition is really nice between the two outfits. Download. I really like vamp uh makeup. So a lot of my models will look a little vampire-ish, especially when I'm using reds, because I just love a wine red. But I agree, they do look very like vampy. Okay, model is downloaded. Switch it over, replace the file destination. Now we go to Poison Green. Yay! We have our mouth back. The idea for this one was to make it more like toxic, but also to have it combine all of my previous outfits. So the DNA strands, the shorts, the boots, the thigh highs, the cropped jacket. As long as we're in TOS, we'll crop it. And now this model does have the teeth. I think it's funny though, sometimes when I have these crop like outfits, I feel the need to make sure that I show at least towards the shorts of the model, so that way I never get flagged for like, wait, is that model wearing clothes? Like, yes, they are. It's just a very high crop on the like jacket. Let's see. We close up. Ooh, it's me, but only in me. But yeah, that's my Warudo setup. Let's see. We are 1 hour in. We might take a just a quick 5-ish minute interval because I need to close out of both Warudos and reopen them. That's because I use Twitch Redeem programming, which because both of these Warudos are linked to my channel, it causes some bugs when they're both open. So I'm gonna close out of both and reopen them, but we'll put us on that BRB screen. No. I'm so glad we got that one thing fixed really fast. Hit yes. And no problem. Oh wait, I need to take the Roblox sponsorship down because I'm no longer sponsored by them. because it was a week-long sponsorship. I hardly use this BRB screen for even though it's like probably one of my like favorite things I made. I'm closing out of things. We open Warudo, and okay, I'm gonna take a moment and go pee, and I'll be back. And things should be pulled up by the time I'm back. Hi, it's me, Poison, and I'm coming back. I'm repairing my file just to make sure everything's good. That is from the new game coming out called Fate Trigger. We got into the closed beta for it, and my thing wasn't opening, so I had to just double check to see. It also might just be a server issue for a moment. Trying to grab the corner of the window. Live scene. Let's see. Let me adjust my face. Adjusted, and we're gonna adjust the lighting environment. It looks like I'm threatening the game repair. Work or else. I also need to do my Word and Waves dailies, so if it turns out the servers are down for a moment for like repair, then we will do that real fast. Yeah, I clicked repair because I wasn't sure why the game wasn't fully opening. I will say, if it doesn't work here, we got invited to this beta twice. We also got invited on Steam. I have game access. Let's see something. Wait. Worst case scenario is we just download it on Steam. I'm gonna exit it and reopen it before I just try to download it again. Oh, the music is coming from their website, by the way. It took me so long to figure that out one day. Yep, I just had to reload it. I'll pull us back over to the live scene once the game is in full screen mode. Okay, there we go. Live scene. We need it to be brighter because otherwise stream can't see it. Headphones. Shader compilation in progress. 6%. Now loading. Listen. Should I have opened up the game before? Yes. But I was recently added to the beta, so I didn't have it downloaded. I'm looking for truth, not another question. Should you stay or should you go? See you later. Have a good night. Or morning. Yeah. I made the same mistake with Monster Hunter. I just am not used. For some reason, even though almost all the games I've had have had like these shader compilation things, I'm still not used to that being a thing. It's yeah. I always forget like when the first time you open a game it needs to compile the shaders. But it looks like it's gonna be fast at least. Bye. Got a problem, child. Now that it's time we can pay. Do. I'm done hiding, no more shine. Wait, that's not where that part goes. Da 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 da. I'll tab. There we go. Pull my stream monitor back up. Um, yeah, click. I hope everyone is having a good day. As I pull everything else up. Hey, yeah, I know it's gonna be fast. I'm glad it's not another Monster Hunter situation, because the Monster Hunter one took like a good hour. %. I actually don't know too much about this game. I know there's a Miku. And so we might use our Miku model. 96% complete. Shaders compiling. 99% complete. 100. Now loading. Although this might be one of those games where shaders compile every time. Ooh, blue. We did it! I like this image. This one's cool. We turned up the brightness of the lighting because like this game looks really bright. Sync complete. Ready, start. Input preference. Oh, okay. That's like... What are these? Holster, interact F. Z is prone, X is ultimate, B is to talk. B for voice. That makes sense. What if I'm not ready to hit play?
Every entity, however isolated, does not exist alone.
Because I don't even know what people's abilities are. Maybe it put me against bots? I hope. The orb. T to detach hold.
Proceed to this location, dear.
Okay, that works.
Experiencing curiosity
I'm just gonna stay attached to everybody. I wonder if I'm having lag issues.
Trust me, it's better to land here.
Looks like you automatically run.
Up we go.
Oh, my jump is not high.
Take it. You'll need it. Tides royal. Supplies here. Stock up, everyone.
I got a supply card.
I'm not easily deceived.
I think I was identified. Okay, so I have weapons now at least.
Take it. You'll need it.
And I have good armor.
How about a taste of what's to come? Supplies here. Stock up, everyone.
Oh, this is kind of reminding me of,
Stock up, everyone. Supplies here.
Spell Break.
Stock up, everyone.
I like that it auto-equips the right things.
Reloading. Take it. You'll need it.
Looks like 4 has like some health pack stuff on it. I hear people.
Reloading. Cover me.
Let's go.
Hostile sighted there. That's a wrap. I'm not easily deceived.
Where are allies that are down?
Reloading. Cover me. I found your way. Burning. Here comes Jackie. Reloading. Up we go.
We gotta shoot.
Rendering battle.
Okay, so that's how I heal. We must...
Loading. Cover me. I'm not using this. The source is starting to fade.
Oh no! He's going ham.
Channeling source energy. Team wiped out. Our operation was a success.
I am trying to keep everyone alive, but they're all separating.
I can feel the rhythm of your heart.
I can heal through walls? That's nice. So far it actually feels really good. Control-wise.
I gotta reload.
I just wish I would have been able to have time to read things. Jump is not a jump. I have learned that now. Oh wait, the storm!
Here comes Sharky. I'll lead the way. Rendering battle assistance.
We left our friend behind. I think. Oh no, I think they used that, thing. That is a cool thing for the car to do. We are lucky that this storm is kind and gracious.
Armor has been destroyed. Press the attack. I'm taking fire. The tide's royal. Invisible teams are engaging us. Executing reload.
Oh god.
Executing reload.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. You got this. Do you? Okay, we should be good. We made it.
I'm boosting my energy. Rendering battle assistance.
Now where'd our friend go? Or did we just leave him?
Sharky away! Sharky away! What do you think about there?
Nope. Let's get in. I agree, we need to just keep it moving. Oh no!
source energy. I'm hit. Got to keep yourself
You're not on.
physical fitness.
This is a bad spot for us to shoot from.
Channeling source energy. Look what I found. Proceed to this location, dear. Reloading. Cible tué.
Let's just make sure that everyone stays healthy.
I can feel the rhythm of your heart. Here comes Sharky.
The pale light is spreading. Time to put our plans in motion.
Executing reload.
I have a feeling they didn't leave that smoke. That smoke stays forever.
What do you think about there?
Oh, I see.
Let's go.
I gotta reload. The enemy teams are down to half in the arena.
Let's see.
Sharky away. I'll lead the way.
Blessings of the ocean.
Land. None of my children need healing. I should probably not be so bold, like out here, because like I can heal through walls, so as long as I stay safe, it's gonna be harder for us to die.
I am being attacked. Got the target. Reloading. Cover me. Channeling source energy. Multiple teams are engaging us. Reloading. Cover me. Shot down.
All hostiles neutralized. That's a wrap. Ready for more?
The wind favors us.
We need to get to our allies.
We have 30 seconds to evacuate.
Better backpack.
What do you think about there? Enemy sighted. The tie is royal. Sharky away.
Want me to tell you what you did wrong?
That should help.
I just wanted to help everybody.
I'll lead the way. We'll beat ourselves if we don't move.
I like the mobility in this game so far. And that's one of my biggest things. Is just as long as it's fun to move around, I'm gonna love your game. MEKC95 feels like they have a plan, and I'm just gonna follow that. They have direction, they're showing initiative, and we love to see it. Oh, I already got that. Okay.
Target hit. Hostile sighted there. Snap out of it. I'm taking fire. Target armor broken. Sloppy. Time to walk the clouds.
I don't see anybody, buddy. We are so far separated.
Target hit.
So they're hitting somebody.
There. Cible tué.
2 enemies detected. I wonder what that like thing is. Oh, I think it's a res station.
That should help. We have 30 seconds to evacuate.
Target armor has been destroyed. Press the attack. Executing.
Up we go. Here comes Turkey. Watch out. There. An easy mark.
I'm lucky their aim sucked.
Target on all hostiles neutralized. That's that.
Anomaly detected. Recovery in progress.
Pre-flight checks complete. Shut down.
Press the attack. Reloading. Cover me.
She got in our car. She got him.
Reloading. Cover me.
So far, vehicles are feeling pretty strong.
Rendering battle assistance. I'm not easily defeated. I need some help over here. Humans often collaborate to achieve victory. I broke the enemy has found a way. Harness the power. You want me to tell you what you're doing?
Just you wait, Huxley. You slip up, I'll catch you.
I can feel the rhythm of your heart. Source fading in 30 seconds. Only 2 teams.
Only 2 teams left.
I gotta reload. Warning, the pale blight is spreading.
Yeah, I didn't really shoot much in that engagement.
I gotta reload. Sharky away! One enemy without armor. Reloading. Executing reload.
Oh my god, I love that.
Environment scan complete. We are clear to take a moment's respite.
We win! Yay!
Congratulations, all. And for
They
me,
they did great.
We're going to have to continue this later, dear.
Roving warrior.
Pale flight proliferation in 30 seconds.
We did it as a team. Kira.
Oh,
Ooh.
sorry. Did I zone out again?
Awaken. Access level up. Unseal. Just the right size. We prepare a few gifts. Which would you prefer? I like this one. We're gonna say... Can I say no right now? Because I want to figure out the stuff in the game. I love it! I love that outfit. Because I don't know what everyone's abilities are, and I kind of want to learn that first. Oh, that's cool. Okay, there's an event thing I haven't clicked on. Oh, down here. Team Deathmatch. FPP. Wishlist now. I've already wishlisted it, but I'm gonna go ahead and click that. Just in case it gives something. Follow us on socials. I think... Oh, no, I'm not followed on this one. And we're just gonna click the Facebook one, but I'm not gonna Facebook. You typically get credit as long as you click the button. Yeah. Accept the invite. What is this? Draw an item. Use to change name. Oh, okay. I don't think I've said a name. What did I click? Oh, I think this is like testing. Oh. I'm good at video games. Very, very good. Pro expert, do not question. Launching game. Ooh, this is a really good outfit for it. It's very modern. It does need me to like reduce the lights a lot though. There we go. Some of my models, well, most of my models were meant to be seen like in the dark. Live scene. Yeah, that's my bad. When it said exit game, I thought it meant that current thing, not like the full game. We're going up, 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 and da da da, and up and down, da da. Yeah, I'll subscribe to their YouTube.
Hey, don't you have anything?
Oh well, that's a child points. Oh. What did we get a new skin for? Season. You know what? We're gonna unseal. 'Cause I just feel like that's typically a good idea, especially like for like the beta, which like definitely is gonna contain this. Open. Get a random inspiration item.
I'm here to light up at your command.
She looks cool.
Every insignificant.
They said they needed a hype man, so.
I like the bunny.
To be an idol is to create miracles.
I didn't pull. Oh, okay, that's nice.
I'm here every entity.
Oh, nice. So you can like customize their hair and stuff. I like how it's a 3D card too. Gift this to a friend.
To be an idol is to create miracles.
So those are only obtainable through like primo currency, it looks like. So it makes me wonder, what is this currency for? The trial points. Oh, I think so. That's just to unlock people. I love this jellyfish. I want that jellyfish.
I'm here to light up every entity, however isolated, does
This
not
kind of
exist
reminds me of
alone.
Apex. This is what I wanted to see. Okay, tactical transfusion. That's the thing I was casting on allies. Remote connection. Okay, nice. So I could have rezzed from a distance. That's my bad. What is their abilities? Mind's choice. Secret passage. Mindy's gift. Okay, and then defender. Hologram composite. Ultimate. I kind of like that too. I want to see what you do.
They said they needed a height.
His defender kind of interests me as a class. To create a shield around nearby downed allies. Oh, I actually really think that's cool. Create a blue transparent barrier that blocks all. Leaps to an ally and uses blue to create a transparent pillar that blocks all damage. I like his abilities way more than hers. Azure Divide. I was about to say that's probably an airstrike. Oh, like a werewolf. Nos becomes one with the ocean, becoming blessed for a duration. If Nos takes lethal damage, she transforms into a body of water that can move freely and continues to recover HP. While transformed, Nos cannot attack or use abilities, and reverts to original form after a period of time. This was super useful. I think this girl, Camilla, and Sinric are my favorites right now. I'd like to see another person with like... Wait, lipstick locus? Is this the thing that people were throwing that was revealing an area? Yeah. Realm of Mist. So that's what happened. Now what does this ultimate do? Camilla activates a miniature teleporting device, creating a zone charged with source energy. Allies inside the zone continue to recover source energy, and shielded allies outside the zone can teleport in. Have reduced movement speed for teleporting. Yeah, I like her ability. The Sharky is also a cool thing. But I like Camilla.
They said they needed a hype man, so here I am.
We'll just go ahead and do that.
Every entity.
Oh, that's neat. I like that this one can be dyed different colors. Okay, so that one is the one that you can like get for free. What is... I wish there was a way for me to see what, like a description for each of these. That being said, settings, before I do another one, I'm going to, where is audio? First I'm gonna half this. Then we're gonna half that. We'll probably keep on playing the Miku character.
Every entity, however isolated, does not exist alone.
Eh. I hope I'm not Jump Master. Okay, I'm not. Oh, I see now. I see how this works. I think they want me to detach. got a shotgun. Breaking all the windows.
Reloading. Cover me.
Oh, we're down someone.
Over there.
I'm trying to stay nearby my ally who's under the most fire.
Watch out! I'm being attacked! Target armor removed. Reloading. Cover me. Throwing an incendiary grenade. Channeling source energy. Throwing a flash grenade.
Modulation complete. Incident light parameters adjusted.
Your armor's gone. Hit him where it hurts.
One of my issues is that, like, yeah. I don't necessarily understand, like, what the weapons look like yet. I'm not, like, a gun aficionado.
These items should be shared with everyone.
I see someone has regular armor. Oh, she's going on even though her armor sucks.
Executing reload.
The job of a single mom. A single mom who works too hard. Whose kids won't seem to get their armor up.
Your armor's gone. Hit him where it hurts.
Wait, that's a
Executing reload.
shotgun?
I can feel the rhythm of your heart.
Let's see. Yeah, I think they need to come with the group. Where is she going?
We have 30 seconds to evacuate.
I'm lucky they don't have good aim on that weapon. So this is a shotgun.
There's only room on this map for one anime wife,
Same.
and that's Miku. Show him who's boss.
Once I get close enough. You know what? Miku got road rage.
One hostile remaining. Hostile neutralized.
Yeah. I think I need to find one of those rocket cars so I can run people over better. Is that a person? It is a person. What are you doing alive? Who left this anime girl here?
Executing reload.
Someone come get your anime girl.
Same. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like an anime girl. Where's that deploying?
Or I'll pump them full of lead.
Environment scan complete. We are clear to take a moment's respite.
I see the crash. Okay, there's my getaway car. I thought I saw it. Oh, it's down there. I actually really like how these vehicles work. I don't know what I'm doing. Was it out of gas? I don't like being a sitting duck.
30 seconds until the pale light spreads. Time waits for no one.
I keep on thinking that 3 right there is another person. Oh, someone was here. There's a car. I'm gonna go towards my team. Oh, that's cool. It turns into an armored tank. Hop on in. Let's go to number 4. This one's much faster.
I'm under attack. Random battle assistance. Executing reload. Just making sure I'm in peak condition.
Now, what does this even do?
Watch out! I'm being attacked! Channeling source energy.
Let's go, Ariel.
Rendering battle assistance.
I'm just gonna keep on lending battle assistance.
Reloading. Watch your cover. Let's go there.
What do you think about here?
I wonder what this does.
We have 30 seconds to evacuate.
Okay, I would stay on that, but I don't want to get too far away from my teammates.
Warning. The pale light.
As I am the support healer. So I don't mind not being in the fight at the beginning, but I do need to.
Cover me. Shot down.
Okay, you need help. Heal.
Source energy.
Reloading. Watch your cover.
Everyone seems full health. I'm doing a good job as a support.
Up we go.
What do you
Yay!
Let's go.
Healing waters.
Boisterous Ray.
Same. There is a heal spell, as a side note. As a redeem now. Ooh, what's that? It's shiny. Oh, I already have all gold stuff.
These items should be shared with everyone.
We have 30 seconds to evacuate.
Oh my god. Gold Miku Miku loadout.
Like lightning. Watch out. The force is starting to fade.
Let's go, Ariel.
Watch out for enemies there.
Hashtag great driver.
Broom broom, I'm in me mom's car.
Name, get out me car. They do not want to be in my car.
Target hit.
Reloading. Watch your cover.
Environment. Awake without armor. Reloading. Cover me. Rendering battle assistance.
Oh, you needed it more.
2 enemy teams to go. Keep calm and follow my lead.
Give him the Miku Miku beam.
Same. Miku Miku beam.
Reloading. Cover me.
I know someone shot at me from down here.
We have 30 seconds to evacuate.
I can feel the rhythm of your heart. I'm hit! I'm down! They actually got me! Awakeners, assemble!
Reloading. Cover me.
Now is not the time to disconnect. The light shall prevail! The pale channeling source energy.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Do it, lady.
I'm being
Do a lady.
Smoke grenade out.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Watch your cover. The enemy knocked down. And by the likes of them.
Can you...
Please do not worry. I was created to help. Environment scan complete.
Do you want to get, like, behind the rock, please?
The light shall prevail. Channeling source energy.
How many times I'm gonna have to save you?
Throwing an HE grenade. 30 seconds until the field light spreads. Time waits for no one. Only being attacked. Channeling source energy.
I have the best teammate.
Throwing a smoke grenade. Actually got me.
I hate them. No, from the very beginning, we had someone who just decided to commit Sudoku off the edge of the map. And then a teammate who kept on getting herself killed for no reason. On the bright side, that was a few revives. There it is, return to lobby. Although I know the origins of Do It Lady, it does confuse me as to how it became the phrase of the summer. But like the new thing. Like I know where it comes from. Yeah, I don't even it's the first video I've ever seen from the content creator. And it's apparently the Chronically Online test. Do you know Do It Lady? But yeah, this person immediately jumped off the edge.
That battle provided a lot of useful data.
Oh, that's a friend recommendation. Where do I spin those again? Oh, here. A sticker. I think I'd rather like one of these.
To be an idol is to create
I like this
miracles.
skin a lot, though. Oh, that reminds me. I have a skin for you. I forget how I do the skins. Oh, here. Oh, I thought I had this skin.
Huh? Do you need my help?
I don't like how it's wanting me to redeem for this. Like, I see it. Oh, okay, I can unclick it to be like, I don't want that. We're just gonna use these crystals for drawing from this. I don't know what that fabric's used for. Like, what is the value of that fabric? Gold! I wonder whose emote that is. Word preview. Nos. Nace? Who is that?
I'm here to every
That's Camilla.
when we lift our sail.
There it is. Oh, nice. It's her idol dance.
When we lift our sail.
Oh, wait. Every eye's on you. You captivate the room. You're my one bada, the one and only idol. And so. But this is such a cute skin. I do like having abilities. Oh, see, that's one thing about Fortnite, is like, I always come back when they have abilities. Okay, so they're on that.
When we lift our sails, a new star shines on the sea.
It's gonna be weird having to actually heal myself. I feel like it's fairly good. It has an Apex feel, but I want the abilities to be a little bit more.
Seems like Apex, but better. Rage
Same.
bait? I'll never tell.
Listen, I've played Apex. I do kind of like this more. But I do like Apex's abilities, and so I'm like, hopefully they get to, like, that. I would love a poison gas. I don't want to be jump master. Do not make me jump master. Thank you. I'll go wherever they want.
Same goal. That makes us allies.
I was about to say, what if they try to sabuka us? Give us an honorable death. Oh.
Someone's landing nearby. Stay alert. Reloading.
Here comes Sharky.
Mind the thorns.
Sharky, away.
Ooh. I didn't find any weapons. Oh wait, I can select a point.
Watch out! I gotta reload.
Oh, it's because I died so early? That's nice.
It looks nice over there. Fancy a visit?
I need to find a vehicle. There's one.
Fish ahoy!
I'm on my way. I am but a humble lost fish in a really large pond.
Finding Nemo Part 3.
Same. Finding Sharky.
I'm bursting with energy. Wanna go for a swim?
Oh, my ult's charged.
Reloading.
Whoops. There you go, you know what to do. Oh wait, we can't turn it on yet.
Executing
There we go. These are things I needed.
Ready for some fog?
I already have a Jackson.
Reloading.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Where is it? Where is Mr. Green going? Let's see.
Incendiary out. Pale plate proliferation in 30 seconds. 29, 28. Supply drop inbound!
Oh wait.
Reloading.
Enemies here.
They were right to grab that.
The pale blight is spreading. Time to put our plans in motion.
Did we leave behind someone? I don't know how to remove my ping.
There. Reloading.
They're gone.
I gotta reload.
We did it.
Executing reload.
This is very minivan. Oh, I can use her water too.
Another team's muddying. Here comes Sharky. I'm down.
I don't know why you weren't using your heal.
We got a third party here. The sweet taste of death.
Like, she wasn't using her heal. I don't understand. Don't understand, bitch. I don't understand. Why did she want the heal character? She was hovering over it. That's why I switched to Sharky. It's like Marvel Rivals all over again. People just jumping on the heal character to have, I guess, sustain. But she has sustain by healing other people. Oh no, it's Mantis.
It's simply a matter of trial and error.
Mantis
just like in
mains be
science.
like... Oh, you know what? For the last little bit, I'm gonna switch to me close up real fast. I'm gonna just do my War Than
If
Waves
our
dailies real
world is like
fast.
a pale blue dot in the darkness, then science is like the light of the sun, removing ignorance.
Because we're approaching the, like, end part of stream anyways. It's like, let's just go ahead and do our dailies real fast. I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over. Every eye's on you, you captivate the room. Do 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 do. And so blub 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 blub. I mean, better recovery than that, Miku. But no, that will never make sense to me. Why people jump on a healer and then refuse to heal. Especially when so many healers kits, when you heal someone else, heals yourself too. Like, what do you mean? You're gonna jump on the heal roll and not heal. I know you think you've provided yourself with sustain by being a healer, but you haven't. Because in order to get that sustain, you have to heal. It was the Miku. It was the last round we did. The Miku decided that she was above healing. I didn't see her cast heal on other people. It's possible I missed it. I'm broke, so I just need to do money. Oh, I didn't want to do this team with money. I want to use for Lova. Hit it, Fergie! Every time. Da, 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 da. My Filova's not like fully built, but it's fine. For this, it's fine. I don't have any of her echoes leveled at all.
Oh, this will be fun.
Let's show you take form. It's just ready. Erase. Believe where's rejoicing.
As the sun condemns.
Let your will take form.
I love how active her combat is.
It's just ready.
Oh, this will be fun.
Let your will take form. Heed the echoes. Witness blossoms in wind. Luminous energy.
Take a breath and light here. Surge of deep tides.
Hello. We just hang it out. We the best music.
The fruit of evolution.
To sunken depths.
Join me in compliment. Heed the echoes. Preparatory beats. Begin. Cadence. Hold.
I'll keep you company.
Hold the music.
No, yeah, I'm glad I got Filova. One, it's nice to have someone who, like, makes my Cantarella work. And for two, C for one. But yeah, before I've even thought about leveling my echoes, I'm like, I need money. I, I am broke. I need to, like, do that a bit. I mean, I guess actually probably have a lot of battle chests that I could use that I keep on forgetting exist. I thought they wanted to have a sit down with us. Daily's complete. Oh, whoops. That's cute still. Gonna go ahead and
Let me be
grab
there for everyone.
The power to split and merge matter.
her echoes. Okay, resonators
Let me be there for everyone.
for Lova. I'm gonna go ahead and hit your suggestion on here. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to set these myself. Upgrade. Not you. I want to try this one. Oh no, energy regen. Though I should probably, instead of getting super picky with it, equip. Energy regen again, but that's fine. It's going to be a 2. Or a 1. Equip. And this can be any of these. I think I might have... No, I don't have any of them leveled. Crit damage! Not great, but not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Sometimes to deal arrow damage nearby enemies, the resonator with this echo equipped. Oh, you know what? That's probably gonna be Miku's weapon too, Ayuno's, because it says, uh, the Dream of the Lost, and also because Miku is a dream character. Uh, but the summon talents decree deal arrow damage to nearby enemies. The resonator with this echo equipped in the main slot gains arrow and heavy attack damage bonus.
Let me be there for everyone.
You can be there for yourself. It's for lovers time.
Are we there yet? Symphony of life.
Oh, this will be fun. Pick cards a little way. Sink into the endless deep.
Do keep up. Where is rejoicing? Cadence, halt. Preparatory beat, begin. Chant, songs of old. This changes nothing.
Ah, she died.
I've returned.
Oh, this will be fun.
Bask in the sunlight.
So, rush forth in fury.
Revenge. Get revenge, Cantarella. Beat them all up.
That tickles. Sink into the endless deep.
Join me in accompaniment. Fruit of evolution. Photosynthesis.
I'll keep you company to sunken depths. Surge of deep tides.
Cadence. Halt.
Take a breath and let go. Sleep in the whispers of silence.
An intriguing concerto. Witness. Blossoms in wind.
That tickles. Oh, this will be fun.
Symphony of life. Fruit of evolution. Life is in everything.
Stop your jingle bells.
Rush forth in fury.
Do keep up. Absolute futility.
We did it. Take all of these souls.
Are we there yet?
So I want to keep ones that have arrow damage, probably.
we there yet?
Just in case. I think I got my 3. Okay, convene. I'm gonna do my 1 wish. Not today. But okay. I would like to take this moment to thank everyone who came by to visit. Love seeing all y'all's little animal at the bottom of the screen. Can't wait to see you again next time. Till then, see you then. Bye.